Ninjas are basically the perfect subject to make a video game about. Whether it's stealth or action or platforming, ninjas have been a focus in gaming for decades. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 co-op ninja games. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven continues the series' tradition of stealth action with a focus on staying hidden and striking from the shadows. This game came out on the PlayStation 2. Set in feudal Japan, you play as skilled ninjas Rikimaru and Ayami on missions filled with assassinations and intrigue. Unfortunately, the main story can't be played co-op, but they have these really great bonus modes that involve cooperative stealth gameplay, where you have to work together to sneak up on the opponents and assassinate them. Sometimes one player will distract while the other person sneaks up and kills them. Other times you can jump in together and do team attacks to take them out. I would have loved to see the story have a co-op mode, but that being said, this is still a lot of fun, and I played hours of this in my teenage years. Shadow of the Ninja, released in 1991, offers a unique twist on the classic NES action game formula, emulating the style of Ninja Gaiden while introducing two-player co-op support. In a future world ruled by the evil Emperor Garuda, two ninja heroes are on a mission to assassinate him. The game's co-op mode works well, allowing players to engage in simultaneous on-screen action. The agile ninjas navigate horizontal platforms, dispatch foes, and work together, providing solid 8-bit entertainment. However, the game is incredibly difficult. It's going to take a lot of practice to be able to complete this without cheat codes. Shadow of the Ninja's unique qualities like co-op gameplay make it a worthwhile addition to the NES action game library, especially for fans of the Ninja Gaiden series. The Ninja Saviors: Return of the Warriors is a nostalgic trip back to the heyday of 1980s beat-em-up action, offering a refined and visually stunning rendition of the classic arcade and Super Nintendo title. With its beautifully reworked pixel art, tight controls, and fluid combo-based combat, this modern update captures the essence of the original while introducing welcome enhancements like extra playable characters and a two-player co-op mode. This is a direct remake of the Super Nintendo version, which is a classic and is different from the original arcade version. But unfortunately, the Super Nintendo version only had single player. So to be able to replay this game with updated visuals and the addition of a two-player co-op mode makes it a highly recommended game. Shounen Ninja Sasuke, a hidden gem among Super Famicom beat-em-ups, blends elements from Ganbare Goemon and Mighty Final Fight to deliver a quirky and action-packed experience. While the Japanese storyline remains elusive, the gameplay and controls shine with a variety of moves and spells at your disposal. Sasuke's intuitive control scheme allows for fluid combat transitions, but there are occasional hit detection issues. The challenging gameplay, vibrant chibi-style graphics, and catchy but repetitive music make this a rare and addictive title, perfect for fans of the beat-em-up and action platformer genres, offering hours of enjoyable ninja action. Ninja Assault, originally an arcade release from the year 2000, attempts to recapture the headstrong ninja motif of the 80s, but it kind of falls short in several areas. While the game's nostalgic style and story resembles Capcom's Onimusha, the graphical presentation doesn't exactly hold up. The gameplay follows typical light gun mechanics, with the main story mode clocking in at under an hour. The inclusion of 3 ninja characters and mini-games tries to extend playtime, but feels a bit repetitive. Despite some of its flaws, Ninja Assault's fast-paced action and nimble camera offer moments of immersion, while the music blends classical Japanese sounds with techno. However, other PS2 light gun games like Time Crisis 2 and Vampire Knight surpass it in various aspects. But if you're looking for more light gun games that you can play on PS2, Ninja Assault is still worth trying out. Super Ninja-kun is an updated version of the original arcade games, featuring enhanced 16-bit graphics, a wider range of stages, boss battles, dashing abilities, and a two-player mode. Ninja-kun now has increased durability, with the ability to withstand multiple hits and expand his life meter by collecting heart containers. Starting with standard shurikens, he earns new weapons like bombs and lightning bolts as rewards for completing levels. Collecting spirits from defeated foes charges a power gauge, enabling the use of various magic spells. Despite these improvements, it remains a fairly typical side-scrolling game. Super Ninja-kun is another Super Famicom game that doesn't get enough attention, so definitely try it out. Ninja Crusaders provides an unusual but refreshing blend of challenging gameplay and accessibility, deviating from the one-hit kill norm of 8-bit gaming. Predictable enemy patterns and concise levels make a manageable difficulty, although repetition may arise. The game's unique feature allows players to morph into animals, offering strategic advantages, and its two-player mode is a standout among side-scrolling titles of its era. The narrative follows two ninjas, Talon and Blade, combating an alien threat that devastated Earth. While Ninja Crusaders boasts average late NES graphics and motivating music, its tight controls facilitate agile ninja movements and high jumps. 4 weapon types allow for transformations into various animals, each with distinct properties, offering tactical flexibility. Stages spawn diverse environments with escalating difficulty and methodical progression required, culminating in boss battles with strict patterns and single-hit risks. The game's conclusion grants a text-based ending and enhanced enemy health in subsequent playthroughs. Ninja Commando, reminiscent of classic overhead shooters like Ikari Warriors, offers a nostalgic experience for arcade fans. This can be played on both the Neo Geo home console as well as the MVS arcade system. Players choose from 3 characters with unique abilities, and cooperative play eases the challenge. The game involves progressing through stages, confronting bosses, and using the unique rapid-fire mechanic. However, the inability to fire diagonally or move backward can be limiting. Boss fights follow patterns, with level difficulty exceeding boss encounters. Despite these issues, Ninja Commando provides a satisfying gameplay experience, with smooth controls and unique elements. The visuals, typical of 16-bit era arcade games, improve as the game progresses. The music and sound effects vary, but overall, Ninja Commando is worth considering for fans of classic shooters. Its distinct gameplay makes it a worthwhile addition to the Neo Geo library. Alright, Ninja Turtles is maybe a little bit different from the other ninja type games, but I mean, come on, they are Ninja Turtles, so it still works for this list, okay? The game I want to highlight is Hyperstone Heist, which made its Sega Genesis debut in 1992 as a remix game, merging elements from previous TMNT titles into a new storyline, where Shredder uses the Hyperstone to shrink Manhattan. Developed by a young team at Konami, it mirrors the gameplay of Turtles in Time. Although it features similar stages to previous games, they are lengthier with additional sections and new enemy patterns, offering an enhanced challenge. The game excels in animations, sound, and controls, but its shorter length and weaker background colors compared to its Super Nintendo counterparts are notable drawbacks. But overall, I think Hyperstone Heist is just as good, if not better, than Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo. At least this is the one that I grew up with, being a Sega kid. I love this game. It's one of my favorite Ninja Turtle games ever. Sengoku 3 for the Neo Geo offers a refreshing take on the series, deviating from its predecessors by eliminating character switching during gameplay. Instead, you choose from 4 unique characters, each with their own abilities and playstyles, to take on 6 stages of enemies. And this time, all the characters are ninjas. While it lacks character switching, the game compensates with an array of attacks, combos, and special moves, making combat satisfying and versatile. Visually, the game impresses with cartoon character designs, detailed environments, and a varied setting for each stage. The gameplay is accompanied by a great selection of sound effects and moody, adventurous music, adding to the overall experience. Sengoku 3 excels in delivering a beat-em-up that's enjoyable both solo and with a friend, offering a fun and engaging scrolling action experience. What are some other co-op games that have ninjas in them? Let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, watch our video about co-op Western games. Thank you for watching.